Hello, Chiron and Taurus. Welcome to your reading. So, there are timestamps for introduction and reading below in the description section, and I will start with the introduction right away. So, these are going to be readings that I will be delivering every 6 months. Today is the full moon reading, and in 6 months, you will have a new moon reading. We've just gone out of the eclipse. So the energy is very strong, and one thing that I had to do with this energy today for myself was to prepare a hot chocolate. I really needed a nurturing element for your energy, so that's something I suggest for you to to do. Maybe not really hot chocolate, but how are you nurturing yourself? Also drink a lot of water. I became crazy thirsty when I was channeling your energy. I am still, so I will be drinking water and chocolate during your reading is not something I usually do, but you know, body wisdom. Okay, so I will start with an introduction while I'll also pick your cards. This introduction is going to be very quick because I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not an expert on these aspects. And probably since you are the one with this placement and you are looking into it deeper, you know much more about it than I do. The wound, so Chiron is known also as the wounded healer. And it is present in certain aspects in each person depending on their birth chart, of course. And so it's both your greatest potential to heal, to be in a community, directing in a certain way and providing in a certain way for those around you, but also it's your deepest wound. When you heal yourself, you can heal others, and this is why it happens that most healers around are people who went to a healing process themselves, and yeah, so I haven't looked at the statistics or their own chirons, but mostly it can be probably related to their own chiron position, but nevertheless it does happen with chiron. If you have a chiron in a certain sign and house, this is the aspect that you would be battling to heal during your lifetime, and also providing healing for others. Now I'm super warm. Oh my god, your energy. Yeah, it's shifting things quickly. Yeah, so took off my sweater there. And Chiron in Taurus, you might have gone through certain lacks in your childhood of material security or emotional security. I mean, we all have some lacks, but in your case, this might have been especially present and painful. Or you might have gone, through a period of a lot of insecurity around your self-image, around the things that give you pleasure, around and having an unhealthy relationship with the things that give you pleasure, and around, of course, this is also related to sexuality. So around body image, around pleasure, and around the things that sustain you emotionally or materially. So this is all about how you relate with your own beauty, in a material type of beauty, you know, seeing yourself as a beautiful manifestation of life. How comfortable are you in seeing yourself this way or not? And also being able to indulge in pleasure without having too much like shame around it, or just simply drifting away into pleasurable experiences. When this is balanced, when you have regained your security around your body, when you regain have a good relationship with pleasure, when you have a good relationship with money, job, stability, then you can provide this in a wonderful way to yourself, and of course, because it's healed, and but to those around you. Yeah. So I'm providing myself with some dates also. um, and then that's why I might have edited some seconds in there in the video. Now I will take your cards to see what energy is surrounding you right now, and what are you looking to heal, or if you're already looking into how to externalize this. So which energy wants to come through today for you regarding this aspect? Beautiful. And I'm going to take 3 of these cards. Oh, since they are asking for 3, this one is 2. Okay. And as a middle point, I'm going to pick one of these. Tarot de Marseille. I'm picking in the uprights only. And as soon as I finish picking these 3 cards, we go into the reading itself. So not these 3 cards, this central card. Okay, so let's start with the reading. We have as your energy right now a sense of balance and a sense of you are actually right now in a very good period of encountering yourself, of viewing yourself. It's as if you went around in a circle and now you're looking yourself from the back. And you like what you see. It's because of the healing journey that you've been through. Actually, this circle is like the healing journey, and every time you can go around that circle and see yourself from another perspective, you find yourself in tune with what you see, and also in balance with what's around you. So I was actually wondering before I did the reading if you were going through a difficult period regarding, for example, your work situation. And I don't see that here. I see the 2 of Wands, which is more like a choice. Your challenge right now is represented in what path to follow. But you with yourself have found a more comfortable place. And since you with yourself are in this comfortable place, what the cards are inviting you to do regarding these choices that you're looking into is to take time out. Time out means just maybe 20 minutes in the morning, meditate, or really take time out from a certain chore you were doing delegate this chore so that you can see yourself in another, put yourself in another type of activity, and that you can start to experience different things so that you can make this choice from a better perspective. So change the perspective, and that's the way you are going to be best balancing your options. So these are what the cards are initially inviting you to do. And now I'm going to take a full reading of this. I'm going to do it I'm going to leave these cards in your direction. So here we have a Two of Wands, and that's my dog knocking on the door. Just in case you were wondering. And this card is In Tune, Healing, and Retreat. And that's what I meant when I said you found yourself. Now my dog found a toy. You found yourself and you were more comfortable with what you found than you were before. And yeah, of course you're still going through that healing, but I think this healing is actually even though it's asking you to retreat, it's because it's getting ready to go out in the world. Super ready. Okay. And these cards, I'm going to put them facing my way so that I can just be more comfortable in reading your energy. Welcome to Chiron. Please show us what we need to know right now. Regarding, yeah, I was precisely thinking of this card, the Lovers. I mean, it's not because they are kissing, but because of this finding yourself energy. And yeah, I'm going to pick just a couple of more cards to give it context, because this is also kind of a reconfirmation of the first part that we just said. Knight of Cups. Okay, yeah, getting out in the world now that you've healed, feeling more comfortable with your emotions, and getting the word out, getting access to others through your knowledge that you've gained through this healing, what you saw yourself when you found yourself. Oh my God, Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this choices is regarding how do you assert yourself, your emotional world, the world that you found. How are you going to exert it in the world now? You are ready to move there. You are comfortable in this emotional garden, let's say, that you found for yourself, that you've cultivated. So this Lover's card actually has this garden aspect also, and this Ace of Cups has this garden aspect also. It's the internal emotional garden that you've cultivated for yourself, and that you are embracing yourself as a whole. Yeah, so I see a very, that regardless the wounds and the aspects that you are wounded in this lifetime, because of the conditions around you, you've gone through them. You are very comfortable now in who you are, in the place you find yourself, and actually it's your connection to your own emotions that helped you go through those wounds. So the wound of security, material security, you found it was more important to find a comfortable place with your vulnerability than to actually have the house, have a car, have the conditions that sustain you. Or this is precisely one of your missions in this life, but I see you that you kind of already achieved that, and that you're as I said, ready to get out in the world. I mean, when I say ready to get out in the world, I'm kind of contradicting this little card here, which is the retreat card. But it's every time you make a choice, just sit with it. Sit with it. You are able to take the best decision if you trust in yourself and your own knowledge. And it's actually saying to me, this card right now, cut out those options that do not serve you and plant those that serve you. And you know very well now what to cut out. And yeah, so this is what the retreat period is for. Okay, and then the moon is, I was precisely thinking about the moon because of the eclipse we just had. And about this retreat period, I was thinking that we have just come out of this, the Earth being in the middle of the sun and the moon, in which the moon is actually going out. So this is why this energy of ready to go out is coming in from me. I just like made sense of that. You have just come out of this shadow place. Your energy has just come out of this shadow place, ready to shine a light. So we have a full moon right now, ready to shine a light on the emotions of the others around you, providing them with your security. Being you are grounded like in your 2 feet and plus 4 feet from this horse that you are riding. Actually, this horse has it's a Pegasus, or it's this kind of it's everything. It's unicorn with wings, and so it's it has wings, it has legs, it has like a third eye, and you are very grounded, but also able to fly when it's flying is needed, able to swim in this cup's energy, able to ride the waves with this the moon energy, the mysterious energy, what is hidden, able to ride the shadows and providing stability for all of them. So and you're also guided towards that. So the guidance that you have towards that is very, very, very like it's a huge drive, and maybe this is why you are searching for this content on YouTube. What's happening to me? Why am I moving in a direction that I didn't ever thought I was moving into, but here I am, and what do I do now with this calling that I have? Didn't expect it. And 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. Okay, I was just checking if the deck was mostly in the upright. Because yeah, but this is Moon on Taurus energy. Which I mean, the eclipse is so present in the cards also. So well, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, 6 of Pentacles is a card of balance. Yeah, this is because we are talking about Taurus, Chiron in Taurus. So it's coming out because it's the central energy of this reading, because it's the wounds that you had to go to heal. And it's also saying that whatever we come to heal in this lifetime, it's not going to be healed once and for all. It might be coming around in different shapes, and yeah, but you are every time more comfortable to approach whatever comes around this time. So yeah, this is the wounded Chiron. He just made an appearance here, and I'm going to show it to you. So yeah, and it came out in the reverse because of the wound of if you are feeling balanced, if you are feeling secure, if you are feeling that you can sustain yourself with what you have. And 2 of Wands again. this is right now saying, as I said before, that you have an option to go out and you are weighing your options. But this is right now saying, in your path of this chironic wound, you will always have the option to walk to balance or walk out of balance. It's not a warning. It's just sometimes you won't take the best option. This is how we human beings are. We take the first option, the most comfortable one, the one that's available immediately, the one that seems the most peaceful one. But at the end, when it's the most comfortable or the most peaceful or the best known, it can be also the one that's a pattern repeating itself, a default option. Also, well, I don't see swords here, so it's not really on your mind, it's really in manifesting. So when you are given choices, you just have to pay attention to how these taking a choice, what's the development after taking that choice, and if it's aligned with your healing process, which is beautiful, which is you actually are very familiar with it, or if it takes you back to the wound in some way. If it takes you back to the wound, it's also, it doesn't mean it was the worst option. It means, this card wanted to come out, it means that you are there's more to learn about that wound, because every time you learn about that wound, you provide something to all of us around you regarding that wound. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that option. So you are always giving the option of material security. No matter, so independently of how you feel or on what part of your process you feel you are always giving two options, and one of them is the one of material security. And it's your choice to walk there. Four of Cups. Yeah, I was thinking of what happens if you decide not really to walk there. It's when you decide not to walk there. This is more as answering my question or changing it. Like when you decide not to walk there, is because you still need time to process something. Again, emotionally, you just, when you don't feel ready to walk and to make that choice, again, contact your emotions, take your time. It's okay to take your time. So if these two choices are take the job or take your time, and you don't feel secure of that, what the cards are saying is take your time, and then you will feel secure. And my dog still wants to go out, and we have a last, the star. Okay, healing again. So yeah, this is about what the whole reading is about. This is just saying or confirming that the energy that we are channeling is a healing energy in which you've been in that process. You are already bringing that process to the world, bringing that healed person to the world. This wounded healer has found its own way to heal itself. And every time that you cannot look in the mirror and feel comfortable with what you see, every time that you are fighting with your image, it doesn't mean physical image, it means what you are doing in the world, how you are moving, how you are presenting yourself, what you are to yourself. Every time you feel uncomfortable with your self-image, it means that there's still something to heal, and it's yeah. So, but every time you will go, like what these cards are saying is that you will go deeper and deeper and deeper into this healing energy. Certainly in this lifetime, and you will achieve that union of yourself with yourself, of self-love and self-care. So this is a completely healed Chiron, what I see. You have that wound. I mean, it's not only that you did, and you might go to harsh experiences still because of this destiny. But it's what the cards are also saying is it's not a destiny. So we have the Two of Wands here and we have a Two of Wands here. It's a choice. And just yeah. Um hmm. Have to just This is Two of Swords. I'm very sorry. Okay. As I was saying, I didn't see the swords, and for me it was already like I was feeling that this was somewhat mental, but it became from mental to manifestation. Yeah, so this is the Two of Swords actually. And we have the Two of Wands and we have the Two of Swords. Both of them are related to choices. One is when you are feeling stuck in your mind, telling yourself stories, and which stories that you tell, you have the choice of telling yourself your own story. And also mind energy is here in the Lovers card because it's a Gemini card. How you are telling yourself your story about yourself, how you are viewing yourself in your mind. What's your picture that you have of yourself? And when you choose to have a self loving picture of yourself, you manifest that in the world in this way. Being able to be present for others, being able to start things that come from your intuition or your emotion, be able to provide others in times of uncertainty, and also to provide yourself in times of uncertainty. And when this is achieved in your mind and in your immediate surrounding, with your emotions, with the ones that are immediately around you, I feel this immediacy because it's like a very intimate process what I'm feeling right now. When you're able to do that, then the world is going to make this invitation of choices, which is here in the Two of Wands. So this is why I see first it's a personal process of finding yourself and healing and being there with those around you. Also in this emotional interchange of energy, riding those uncertainties together. And once you manage that, then the world of choices opens up, and you're giving us this opportunity to provide a stable. Pentacles is also Taurus energy, so a stable environment also to a community. But the cards are always telling you, connect back to your emotions every time you need it, and then you will keep all this things that you already built, that you already know how to build. You will keep that, and choices will keep coming up for you, for your stability, and for a larger part of the world. Yeah, that's not only internal. Yeah. So yeah, and I hope that I didn't go too much into the Two of Wands at the beginning, because this is Two of Swords. I think I just saw it as choices at the beginning, and if there's anything really connected to that, if it was Wands or at the beginning, then just let your mind reinterpret it. I think this shows me a deep healing process. And a like a very clear path. And yeah, I have so much empathy for the kinds of things you've gone through. It's some difficulties that not everyone knows and not everyone gets. But the best thing is that you get yourself. You found a way to get yourself, and you also found that that was the most important thing. And after getting yourself, you also could get yourself out, and you found that other people also get you. But you're very careful to who you share with, because this is very precious to you. I mean, we're talking of deep wounds here. Okay, wow. So thank you for being here. Certainly the eclipse energy was very strong. I'm glad also that the moon is having more and more light, and there's someone at the door. All the best.